But what if it's a carry tide? Oh, offlane.
Never mind.
Barely.
I baited you. So once. Oh, okay. Well, maybe the Terror Blade is dead. Yeah, don't go to the tower.
Not high enough.
Formidable, especially trading well with the new kind of barrier that she dropped. Frostbite catches the Weaver. Lelis is dead. Open wounds now into Divine Llama. They're going to continue the chase, and they got him. Double kill for the Crystal Maiden.
The entire laning stage up here, but finally going the way of BetBoom. They even shoved the wave in. I don't think Divine Llama missed too much, but a pull is happening right now. Just like kills are happening in the bottom lane. Everyone's dying.
Nice. Okay, so it is. Hold on, potential dive here. No, I mean the double vortex. Oh my gosh. Or not vortex, the remnant. Yeah, just the double remnant into double overload is, yeah, that's a lot of damage. Just completely burst down that Weaver. Top side here, Divine Llama going to pop the Kraken shell to try and reduce some of the damage, but I think he's really getting away from this one. A 6th kill now picked up here for BetBoom.
Thought they would force that more, honestly. He has a regen rune, but for now, Kadaro.
You just scanned it and they're like, oh, there's someone hiding back here. He'll take the freebie. GPK gets the kill. Another galvanized stack for him. He doesn't mind spending this much mana, right? He's got a regen in the back pocket, and on top of it, the Coddle just following him around the mat. And I literally mean following him. He's the butler, you know? Big freezing field out here from Katomi. Constant damage coming out from the Storm Spirit. Pulled
to
back
the low
here from
ground.
the blinding light to the low ground. Beautifully done from Save and the side of BetBoom. They are firing. It's like, is he just recalling Storm for the double chakra again?
Still has half the amplify damage duration.
I mean, Divine Llama can't stand here. The damage from this Storm is just way too much. One more overload proc to secure it. They do have really being able to accomplish much at the moment.
You're going to try just force the mid tower. That's a start. You get a D ward. Oh, just dropping the ult to defend it.
Yeah, I was going to say that might be enough damage. He vortexed him inward. He might have been able to get the kill, but Katomi almost dying to the Terrorblade illusions. Has to back away. So Terrorblade finally joining his team, which they need to. He is a very strong. Miro, there's the Blink Dragon Tail. Ice Blast actually overshot, looking for heroes as well on the backside.
Follow around.
Yeah. Like save is to GPK. You guys
beat a Fissure.
To Fissure. Bottom lane, they actually pull in Miro this time on the recall. The silence is enough to lock down this Dragon Knight. Man, this is a tanky hero traditionally, but he does not look strong. It just never ends. The rotations that they're able to accomplish with these are ridiculous. You know, the Tormentor's on top side of the map. Miro with this vision coming in, crippling fear onto both supports. They're going to get the Weaver. They're going to get Kadaro as well. And that's going to open up Tormentor.
Okay, they're going to let him go. I'm going to say, I hope we see it. I hope we see a 5-man gank in one zip. Because now Storm can be...
Dead. It should have the damage for this, right? He does have a Sange, so he is pretty tanky, but there's still plenty of Frostbite duration. Kill goes to Kadaro. There's your Infest. If heroes are dead, maybe they go for it. And it looks like, well, Warwick's going to be pretty dead here in just a second. BKB out from GPK to guarantee he will not make it out of this one alive. There's going to be the crippling fear. The Dark Ascension from Miro trying to stay on top of this Terrorblade. He's got a Sunder with the Vortex out at the perfect time. He gets the Sunder. GPK trying to get away. Ice Blast off the mark. Can they get Terrorblade? Katomi trying his best. Dead in the water. Finds the Night Stalkers. He's trying to fly away. Not a bad fight here from Night Pulse if they can stay in this, but here comes Pure, the actual other carry of the game, and GPK will finally rejoin his team, and with no Sunder left, he will go down. Ends up being a 3-for-0, almost getting the Storm Spirit, the Crystal Maiden, and the Night Stalker, but just barely escaping on these guys.
Storm Killer. The Ravage did not get used. Maybe that could have been the setup. Dragonite was dead to start. And then it's just like a storm zipping around and you have to take your best guess.
The fight over the Wisdom Shrine. Ice Blast is going to come through, but you need some serious damage to back it up, and Warwick cannot do it alone. They'll find themselves 2 kills, make it a 3rd as Kadaro is going to follow the backside. a stolen wisdom shrine and 3 additional kills. Our Dark Ascension's going to look to reveal the whole backside of the team here for Nightpulse. Instead, they're just going to jump right in onto the Terrorblade. He's got a Manta. He's trying to get away. He can't do it. The damage is too much. Ice Blast connects, but where is the follow-up? Nightpulse will lose 3. Do they have vision? They do. No, he gets out.
Sitting. So, like, let's go spend our money. This is the last chance we have to throw, is my guess. Now, and with this Aegis, with the item purchases.
Oh, my goodness.
This ruined contest. I don't think there's another chance to win now for Nightpulse.
Aegis into the hands of Pure Divine Llama, wants to go for the Ravage, but Crippling Fear is not going to let him do it. And now the chase for more. Oh, Glimmer Cape, Ravage, but Ice Blast, it does come out for a second. Infest here onto Miro. It's just still lacking too much damage as the Night Stalker jumps on into the sky, carrying that Life Stealer. And with another Crippling Fear, that's just going to be GG. Okay. I want to point out something that happened and just kind of talk about how ridiculous this
ability as well. So Cold Feet, even if you do get stunned, you can probably use Swashbuckle or in all matchups.
Save bottom lane. He can't really afford to die here. There is going to be a dagger. If Kadaro's able to get in range for one more auto attack, they might get him. Those glaives are doing so much work.
There's going to be another dagger.
Yeah, they're going to get him. That is it. The brain drain starts. -1 here for Kadaro's Silencer.
You are not getting that kill with an AA. No. We were talking about the difference of AA and Silencer. That does not happen with Ancient Apparition.
Yeah. And Night Stalker dying during first night, not great. Again, this is a support as opposed to the offlane, but topside, Lela is caught from the cold feet. Does throw the Chakra Magic out of the last second for Divine Llama, and that might be enough for him to turn this around into a kill onto Pure. So I played against the Storm mid recently, and it felt so oppressive. Topside, trying to go for the Lotuses, and Lela is going to get caught again on the cold feet.
You blew it.
Dropping the voice lines once you see me in. People bringing in rotations for the water runes.
Divine Llama's going to need some help here. Swashbuckle does at least break the cold feet range, but Blood Grenade is out. Blinding Light. We'll be okay. Wait a minute. He's thinking of turning. Shield Crash. Blood Grenade out the other way. Is that barrier going to keep him alive? He has a Chilling Touch in 1. If he gets vision, he's dead. Oh my goodness. I cannot... Nice D-ward there from the Ancient Apparition, though. His bottom lane is just 2 heroes farming. I say that as the Ravage comes out immediately. The Avalanche Toss, Tree Toss as well will get the kill. Okay, so just faking him out. You know, it's like, yeah,
the
we're
teammates
just...
involved. Tiny. What is Soul Ring now done for the Tiny? He's
just rushing Vlad's.
Yeah, missing his last game when he had the Coddle mana.
All right, Pure Giga dead here. Nice find here from the side of Nightpulse. So they do end up kind of...
I'm not sure who I feel like that favors, because I don't have a great read on Chaos Knight right now.
Well, that is a very dead Pangolier. I'm just going to follow. See if they can find Pure sitting on the Chaos Knight. Storm Spirit, a great target to initiate with. He's going to see him. Pure... You even need an Ice Blast? I don't know. Swashbuckle into the Rolling Thunder. Pops the Essence Ring. Turns out Essence Ring will not be enough to save him.
For the Tormentor, bringing the whole gang up here.
You have Dark Ascension. It's going to be so hard. The second the smoke pops, he's hitting the skies, and there he goes. But to get on top of Miro, the Ravage does come out. Ice Blast going to connect onto Warwick, but doesn't finish the job. They've lost the Keeper of the Light. Trying to TP out on GPK. He's going to make it. So far, a 1-for-1, but Miro is all alone. In comes GPK. Never mind, he TP'd to the tier 2. What a massive toss. Gets himself a triple kill, looking for more. This amplified damage deletes the side of Nightpulse. And with Pure closing the gap, give him the Ultra. The man deserves it. What a TP.
Blink, Diffusal, Pango. I feel like they're ready to do something. Well, they don't have much time left because it's about to be night.
Dead in the water. In comes the Ravage Ice Blast. Yeah, he's going to need some help, but he's not going to get it. There's the Global Silence. Mid lane, though, a whole nother fight breaking out. The Rolling Thunder on to do. He's stuck on the wall, but there he goes. Gets down to the low ground, trying to stay on top of Pure and disrupt this crippling fear onto Warwick. But now the stun out from Pure. It's enough to finish the job as the rest of BetBoom rejoin them mid, and they look for Divine Llama now. Oh, man, they almost had the fight they were looking for, and Miro's not done. Dead in the water. He's got himself the silencer now. Crippling fear. Gonna do even more work. They are just getting so much done. There's the tree toss. Another triple kill for this Tiny. That's not a good sign. Bottom lane, Dead in the water. Connects onto the storm with another ice blast. That's all you need, baby. Fallen one by one. BetBoom just playing super aggressive with this
in the mid lane, and I know it ended in an absolute disaster, but like that's what you have to try to do, and you just have to pick different targets.
Dark Ascension, Dead in the water is gonna catch the Coddle. Ravage will catch the Silencer. It's just a bloodbath here for Night Pulse. Every single time these spells are on cooldown or off cooldown, they're putting them. It's a good rough. Smoke up.
Might save him here.
Try and get on top of here. Wait, what?
Gotcha.
They go the wrong way? I'm confused. Either way, they jump in. Ravage connects onto the whole back line. In comes the Ice Blast. It's a little off the mark, but they're trying to finish off Pure. They get him with the Rolling Thunder. Chaos. Dude, no way. He gets out. The Phantasm into the low ground actually saves him. He's trying to chase on this Storm Spirit, but Pure's just dodging it out, and now he gets his hands onto the Phantom Assassin. Oh my goodness. It's a 4-for-0. And GPK is not done. He's hungry. Guess like kind of this much freedom. I think it's fine. Jump in. Miro's hasted. He really wants to find this PA. Dead in the water comes out. There's the Gush. Just going to force the BKB. He has no TP for 3 seconds. You need to kill this anchor, dude. Meanwhile, Storm Spirit dies fully in the bottom lane. Ravage connects. They've got their hands on two. Still trying to find the Phantom Assassin. There's the Global Silence. Rolling Thunder doing a little bit of work to try and break this up. Keep Kira away from the Phantom Assassin, but instead turning his attention over. Oh, he can't move. Just hold the illusions. Oh, Silencer. Glimmer Cape expires. Surrounded by an army of Chaos Knights.
This should be done before Silencers even
jump in. Dead in the water prevents a Rolling Thunder. They just follow it up. An Ice Blast to connect. The Pango is dead. PA jumped in here, tries to find an opening, gets stunned with the Bloodthorn. He almost dies to the illusions, and instead he turns his attention over to the supporting cast, Lelis. Running back to the fountain. He will survive, but the Storm Spirit and the PA also need to respect this guy's damage. All right. Ravage is still available. GPK with his amplified damage rune is just looking for an opening, salivating whoever he finds. There's the Ravage, the Storm Spirit, and well, just 2 tapped by GPK. 3 dead now for Night Pulse, and this is likely the game. They can go straight for the tier 4s.
Even if you had buybacks, I don't really know how you can defend this.
There's an Ice Blast still coming through. Going to try and find them in the fountain. The jump in. He gets Lelis. Dark Ascension means there is no hiding in your base now. The final fortification's gonna... Yeah, meanwhile, he's just trying to prevent PA from being able to TP back to the base, I guess. Rolling Thunder coming through. They actually get a pretty good initiation here onto Pure. The Global's gonna come through as well, and they get the kill. Ancient Apparition will join him, losing the gem. The big kill. Divine Llama actually blinks aggressively forward. There's going to be a toss. An Avalanche is available. Catches the Storm Spirit. Crippling Fear as well. In comes the BKB from the Phantom Assassin, but doesn't have enough damage to take down the tanky Tiny. Now Ghost Scepter TP. You're kidding me, dude. He actually makes it out as well. Divine queued up, actually?
No, but I think he should. Could have Nullifier queued up, which I kind of understand, but I think we are in full desperation mode here on Night Pulse.
Get the break there. Avalanche connects, but no Ice Blast. The toss comes in, though, and they still manage to just pop the Phantom Assassin, and now the Crippling Fear holding down the Storm. Gush comes in. He's going to shatter to the Ice Blast. It doesn't matter how, like, you don't even need the Chaos Knight. These other heroes on BetBoom are all able to stand their ground against Night Pulse. 4 dead. As they look back for the mid lane. Again, not seemingly caring about Roshan.
I don't think they need to. I think they're telling Pure, make sure you press your ult this time and just A-click the illusions on the fountain or the ancient.
Blink Thunder. Storm Spirit's gonna buy back, pop the BKB. They're looking for GPK here on this Tiny. Do they have the damage? Okay, that hero was there for a moment. Lelis gonna have to buy back immediately. Storm Spirit.
Silence.
Can he do it? No. Silence. Ravage from Miro. It clips him at the tail end. Oh my goodness. What a play from BetBoom in this series. An absolute beatdown in both games. They look so clean. Rampage to finish it off for Pure. Well deserved. I was